the 3D Botmaker Diecast Racing League.
Welcome back to the 3D Botmaker Diecast Racing League Super Stadium Racing Hatchback Tournament.
The home of the Big Air.
This tournament is brought to you by Slanman Customs. If you're looking for track parts or accessories, check out slanmancustoms.com. In the last race, we saw some wild moves by Kenny Wynn, driving that custom 73 Honda Civic.
Kenny Wynn was crazy out there, but let us not overlook the racing debut of Steve from accounting.
That is true. Steve from accounting actually did a decent job for a rookie.
Now the fans are waiting for you, 3D.
Oh no, that is not happening.
Come on, 3D.
Here we go with the first four drivers of the semi-final round. We've got Nick McKay driving in the blue Honda Civic.
Then it's Big Air Adrian Brooks in the Citroen C4.
Really, you're giving him the Big Air title already.
Hey, remember what he did in the last round.
Next to him is Jasper Knightley in the red Honda Civic EF.
And last up is Cosmo Carter in the Volkswagen Scirocco GT24.
All right, here we go. They are all lined up. The top two drivers will advance on to the final round. And here we go for race one. It's a close race. Adrian Brooks with a slight lead. Cosmo Carter right there in the white Volkswagen gets sideways.
There goes Big Air Brooks out in front.
I think the Dylan fans out there might be offended by using the title Big Air for...
Here he goes! Ho, ho, ho.
Adrian Brooks!
What did I tell you?
And there goes Jasper Knightley also going for the Big Air.
What did I tell you, 3D? That is Big Air Brooks right there all day, baby.
So much happened on that race. I don't know what happened to Cosmo Carter, but he just barely touched the finish line with the tip of his spoiler. So that will count as a finish.
Look at this replay right here. Adrian Brooks. Anybody can get Big Air with your car upright.
I'm not sure about anybody.
Steve from accounting got Big Air.
Okay, well, almost anybody.
Adrian Brooks says, nah, I'm getting the Big Air bonus upside down, and then I'm going to flip back over onto my wheels.
Look at that close finish once again by Cosmo Carter. He got lucky right there.
That right there is what we call a spoiler finish.
Look at that jump by Jasper Knightley getting right over the line. That will be a bonus point for him. And also, Cosmo Carter will get a point for the first jump.
Everybody was going for the bonus points this time.
Well, this is the semifinals, so they are turning up the heat. Right now, Adrian Brooks sitting nicely on top with 7 points. Jasper Knightley has 4. Nick McKay has 3, and Cosmo Carter has 2.
Very nice. 3 out of the 4 drivers got air on that race.
Well, let's see what happens here in race 2. So far, I do have to say you might be right about Adrian Brooks. That was a wild jump he pulled off.
I believe Adrian Brooks is the new Superman of this younger generation.
We may have to sign him up for the DRC.
He'd be a natural fit.
This time it's Jasper Knightley out in front in the red Civic. Adrian Brooks swerving wildly into Cosmo Carter, now challenging for first. Brooks in the lead, gets air on the first jump, and he pulls off the second jump as well.
Double air.
Whoa.
He did the double jump, 3D.
That was very impressive. You know what? I'm going to give it to him. It is Big Air Brooks.
Big Air Brooks all day, every day, putting on a Big Air clinic. That right there is how you get it done.
Here's the replay. Jasper Knightley was in the lead. Adrian Brooks with the overtake right here. He goes straight for the first jump. Beautiful landing. And then pulls it right back in. Look at that.
That was awesome.
He almost jumped all the way to the finish line.
This right here, what you are witnessing, is Adrian Brooks, or should I say Big Air Brooks, superhero origin story.
I'm not even going to argue with that. This is Super Stadium Racing, and Adrian Brooks clearly is super.
We might even use the term mythical.
We're going to stick to super.
Legendary.
It's too soon for that. He just got started.
He might be in the GOAT conversation.
Here's that first jump again. Adrian Brooks definitely got the point there, but the question is about Jasper Knightley in the red Honda Civic. Let's see that again, and no, Jasper Knightley comes down too early, so he will not get the bonus for jump 1.
No Big Air for you, Jasper Knightley.
Let's have a look at the scores. Look at that. Adrian Brooks has 15 points.
The GOAT conversation is real, 3D.
This is only a second race. We can't talk about him being the greatest of all time yet.
I've already got him on my Mount Rushmore.
Again, I think it might be a little too soon for all this.
He's definitely top 5.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this break. Welcome back. You're watching Super Stadium Racing here on the 3D Botmaker Diecast Racing League. This is the first group of the semifinals in the Hatchback tournament. Adrian Brooks currently has 15 points. Everyone else is tied at 5. Here we go. They're off for race 3 of 4. Jasper Knightley back out in lead in the red Honda Civic. Some contact there between Cosmo Carter and Nick McKay. Jasper Knightley keeping clear of the chaos. Oh, no, he rolls it. He flips back over. Nick McKay is out.
Oh, there goes Big Air Brooks again.
Wow, Adrian Brooks with another Big Air jump. That's 3 in a row.
I told you, 3D, Big Air Brooks all day, every day. You can't stop greatness.
Nick McKay unfortunately gets knocked off the track. That will be a DNF. Look at Jasper Knightley right here, rolls the car back over. Nick McKay slams into his side. That sends Jasper Knightley over the finish line. Meanwhile, Nick McKay went out of bounds.
Forget all that. Look at Adrian Brooks in the yellow Citroen C4. Get these guys out of the way. Look at this right here. Another big air jump, rolls his car over and back onto his tires.
Let's go to the replay cam of that first jump. We're focusing on Cosmo Carter, and he comes down too early. But look at Adrian Brooks. He got the bonus on the first jump, too.
Of course he did, 3D. It's Big Air Brooks all day.
It's like he's going for all the jumps every time, and he's just nailing it.
And that's how Adrian Brooks became the GOAT of Super Stadium Racing.
It's still too early for that, but I believe we are experiencing a Superman Stephen King moment here.
Most definitely.
Looking at the score, Adrian Brooks will definitely be moving on to the finals. The question is, who will be joining him? Jasper Knightley in the red Civic has 10, Cosmo Carter in the white VW has 7, and Nick McKay in the blue Civic has 5. And they're off for the fourth and final race. Cosmo Carter taking the early lead in the Volkswagen Scirocco, gets hit from behind by Adrian Brooks. Brooks trying to pass on the inside.
Watch out for Big Air Brooks.
Cosmo Carter slams Adrian Brooks into the wall.
That was a dirty move.
And Cosmo Carter goes big to get the bonus. That right there might be enough to push him through to the next round.
Cosmo Carter with the nosedive.
Let's see the replay of that interaction. You can see Adrian Brooks trying to pass on the turn. Then right here, Cosmo Carter pushes Brooks into the wall.
I have to say that move lacked class and dignity.
It's Racing 3D. Rubbin is racing.
I didn't say it wasn't racing. I just said it lacked class and dignity.
What happened to Jasper Knightley in the red Civic?
Well, apparently he finished the race upside down.
Here's the replay from a different angle. Keep your eye on the red Civic of Jasper Knightley. Gets that first jump right there. And then things go wrong right here. But even with that, he still managed to finish in second place.
That's a good finish for being upside down.
And here's the final score, and look at that!
What's that?
We got a tie for second place!
Oh, Big Air Brooks is moving on with 23 points.
That means we're going to have to go to a tiebreaker race to determine who's going to move on with Adrian Brooks to the finals. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, it's Jasper Knightley versus Cosmo Carter. Welcome back to the Super Stadium Racing Hatchback Tournament semifinals. It's time to break the tie between Jasper Knightley and Cosmo Carter. Jasper Knightley in the red Honda Civic EF, Cosmo Carter in the white VW Scirocco GT24.
How does the tiebreaker race work?
It's one and done. First driver past the line wins. There are no points or bonuses, so the jumps really don't matter here.
But we still encourage taking the jumps.
I guess if it's strategically to your advantage to take the jumps, then take it.
Always take the jumps.
A close race here. Cosmo Carter takes the lead. Jasper Knightley not far behind. They're out of the big turn, approaching the first jump. Jasper Knightley actually takes it.
Whoa!
Cosmo Carter tried to send that one to the moon.
Now that is how you finish a tiebreaker race. He did that one for the fans.
You know, it wasn't a pretty jump, but he got that Volkswagen way up in the air.
Yeah, that car doesn't seem very balanced for these jumps, but he does have that big wing on the back of the car, and I think that helped him to soar through the air right there.
Well, that means Cosmo Carter will be joining Adrian Brooks in the final round. Coming up next time, we have Quasimodo in the Toyota, MJ Forte in the Lancia, Kenny Wynn in the Honda, and Austin Leaks in the Mini.
That's another good group. I got my eye on MJ Forte and the Lancia Delta Integrale.
We hope you enjoyed today's racing. If you did, hit that like button. Until next time, I'm 3D Botmaker.
And I'm 2D.
And we'll see you on the track.